How long have we been playing in the same old dusty rec center? I don't know if you guys know, but Mike Wang's uncle is the janitor for the rec center. So I was hollering, his name is Carlos Wang, and I was hollering at him. He said that he's been cleaning the same floors for over 2 decades now. He said the reason why 2K doesn't change the rec center is because it's been labeled a landmark. And you know when something's labeled a landmark, when it gets that landmark status, they can't go through any changes, could barely renovate. So that's part reason as to why we haven't seen a new rec center, but maybe 2K could consider relocation or a new location for a new rec center. What do you guys think about that? I would love to hear your thoughts about a new rec center for NBA 2K23. I think it's way past due. I don't think 2K was prepared for how successful the rec center was going to turn out to be in NBA 2K22. And that was mainly because the park gameplay has fallen off tremendously from what it used to be. Even folks who used to play rec and pro-am always managed to make their way to the park. In the last few years, me personally haven't played much park at all. It's either rec or pro-am refuse to go take on any games in the park. It's such, it's fun sparing. Like you go in there once every 6 months type of thing and it's fun. But after that, no longer fun. It's not sustainable. You can't play it on a daily basis. But this rec center, one of the most popular game modes in NBA 2K, and I'm sure 2K23 is going to follow suit. And I think it's absolutely imperative that we get a new rec center. The event center that 2K has implemented into the city is dope. We get some really dope events with some dope courts, like that Sour Patch court was lit. I still like seeing the clips from the Sour Patch court, so I would like something like that in the rec center. Maybe not exactly the Sour Patch court because it will hurt your eyes really bright. The rec center aesthetic should cycle weekly or monthly, or even a new season gets you a new rec center. I think a lot of you guys would like to see something like that, like a seasonal rec center, a theme for each season in the rec center. And also, I know 2K is heavily concerned with advertisements. So one of the ideas I was thinking of is plaster advertisements throughout the rec center. 2K can accommodate those folks that they have to put up advertisements for, and we could get a brand new look on the rec center. Not to mention the jerseys. Oh my God, the jerseys need changing, and that needs to cycle, in my opinion, maybe even weekly. They could go with like college jerseys in the rec center, theme jerseys in the rec center. I know a lot of you guys are like, man, just let us wear our regular clothes like it used to be in the Jordan rec center. But I personally don't want to see regular clothes because it gets confusing trying to know which ones are your teammates on the floor. So I don't like the idea of wearing your regular clothes in the rec center, but they need to, it's imperative, 2K. This should be an easy fix for the rec center. You guys should be able to do this like nothing. And I know 2K, in their opinion, they probably feel like, man, we've made a ton of changes of what the rec center used to look like in comparison to now, but those are minute changes from what us, the gamer, sees. And sometimes when you're the developer, those little changes that were probably difficult on your end, you thinking that it was a larger task taken on than what it actually was to the user, the viewer, the player, things like that. So I think 2K needs to implement a new rec center in NBA 2K23. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. What ideas do you have for a new rec center in NBA 2K23? We know they got courts. I would love to see animations on the courts, like in some of these events that they've had in NBA 2K22. These animations like an ankle breaker, or when you dunk, you get the animations on the ground, things like this. I know it may be difficult for 2K to do because you guys know whenever there's an event, there's always some weird latency thing going on. So I wouldn't want to see that anything incorporated into the rec center affect just your day-to-day gameplay, because when there's no events going on, the gameplay is smooth. But for some reason, when there's an event going on in the event center, your rec gameplay experience changes dramatically, and I don't like to see that. Even though they're on different servers, for some reason they kind of mix. So we got to be careful what we ask for in regards to day-to-day rec experience. But I think new jerseys is definitely an option they could consider. I think new courts, either seasonal or monthly, would be a great addition to NBA 2K23. Rec has become really popular. 2K, accept it, deal with it, give us something new. And we know you guys got it in you because I still remember the Christmas jerseys that you guys came out with for the Rec Center. They were red and green. You guys are able to do it. It should be nothing on your end to implement new jerseys and a new look for the Rec Center in NBA 2K23. If you guys really want to see a new Rec Center in NBA 2K23, do me a favor and drop a like on this video so it can get on out there. Drop a comment too with your ideas because that helps the algorithm as well. And if we could get a video like this into Mike Wang's hands or somebody like within the 2K community, maybe they'll see, hey, let's add a new Rec Center if they haven't thought of the idea already. We just haven't got it in the courtside report. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Keep it locked here at AllCity Live TV for NBA 2K23 news and updates. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.